warning everybody, I just got a phrase I just want to throw out there and put on people's heart today. And that phrase is stop playing. Now, what I mean by stop playing, I'm going to give it to y'all through a story. One day I was at a party and we was playing spades, things was getting heated, we was having fun, but let's just say I was winning. So me and my partner, we was tearing stuff up, we was tearing it up. When I tell you we was tearing it up, we was tearing it up. So when we was winning, the people who was losing, they couldn't handle it, they got mad, and when they got mad, they wanted to run their mouth. Now what I mean by run their mouth, they wanted to drive, they had jokes, So, when you got jokes, it's all good, it's all cool, but when you see something about somebody, don't get mad when somebody say something back. So they said what they said, they heard what they said, they thought it was funny. This is how good, it's all good. Now, when you see something about somebody, you might wanna cover up or try to hide what type of flaws you have, especially when you're sensitive about it. Now, this person, they said something about me, they was missing teeth, a lot of teeth, a whole bunch. So, when they said what they said about me, I noticed that they was eating some chips, it was chips on the table and stuff like that. And these was them killer corn chips, them chips, they be very, 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 very hard. So, I was analyzing the situation and I put two and two together, so I said, do you be letting them chips soak before you try to bite them? And Lord said this, man, this person really took that to heart. They got upset. You could tell visibly by their face, they didn't say nothing right then and there, but they was upset. So later on down the line, maybe like an hour or so ago, I guess they thought about it and it set in on their heart. And then they tried to go below, go way below the belt and question my sexuality and, say I was gay and stuff like that. No, keep in mind, I'm there with my wife or stuff like that. And it really wasn't even funny. It was just like something they tried to pull out from anywhere and just have something to say. Yeah, I guess it started hurting their feelings or whatever. It really soaked in. So once they said that, it really even nothing for me to say. I didn't really respond to it because I know it ain't true and it ain't funny. So we left the party, days and days later, maybe 3 days later, I'm at work and I get a phone call from this specific person. When they called me, the first thing they said on the phone was like, now you know you on. And I'm like, how I'm on? Like, what you talking about? They was like, you wrong for saying what you said. You didn't have to say that. That bothers me. Now, I just don't understand. You can kick it off and you can say what you want to say. When somebody says something, you upset. It hurts you. You hurt. More than disturb people. If you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Stop playing with people. If you ain't no comedian, you just ain't gotta like that. Stop trying to play with people, If you're sensitive, stop trying to play. But if you had situations like this, put in the comments, man. Give me a follow, We talk about stuff like this, And till next time.